Kyoto is a place like nowhere else on Earth. I've had so many images of it in my mind of what it was going to be like, and finally, I got to visit. Come and join me for my 3 weeks in Kyoto and see what the city has to offer, seeing both the ups, the downs, and the downright interesting. Enjoy.
Today's my first day in Kyoto and I've looked up two things. One where a supermarket is and one where a Tokyo is because I need some food for my apartment. Otherwise, I don't know anything. I'm just going to have a little explore, but I will say, having this view right when I walk out of my hotel is a very good start. So let's get going.
And one thing that'll jump out to you is just on my walk to the supermarket, I found a shrine, I found the history it had, I found some interesting little side streets. The supermarket itself has a bunch of things going on. It's not just a supermarket, there's an entertainment complex, there's all sorts.
It was really warm, by the way. Tokyo was warm, but I knew it was going to be warmer. But it's still bearable. But it's noticeable. So like when I see AC, I'm going for it.
And as surprising as it might seem, that's my first day in Kyoto. I went and got some milk and then relaxed because I was exhausted after the train ride and I just wanted to chill out. So that's exactly what I did. When you got 3 weeks to travel, you don't need to make every day a massive travel day, even if you're somewhere like Kyoto.
There it is. And it's even a whole yen cheaper than Tokyo, the savings. Hello one and all, today is the 3rd of August and it is the first day I'm going to explore Kyoto. I've been here for a day, but didn't feel so well yesterday, so I stayed inside. So, today I'm going to the Philosopher's Path, which is kind of, there's a lot of things I want to do, but you know, I like my walking and just like a destination which is just like a walk. I'm looking forward to it, and then I know there's some other things to see in the area, and then I'm going to walk back to my accommodation. Because right, the plan is Philosopher's Path is actually really quite far away from my accommodation, so that means I can have a nice long walk back and see lots of things on the way and decide what I want to do for the rest of the weeks. So that's what we're going today. Oh, and I only found out yesterday as well, Kyoto doesn't have a great subway system, so I have to figure out how to get a bus for the first time. So that's fun. Let's see if I go to the completely wrong place and have a different adventure, which wouldn't be the worst thing, but I would like to see Philosopher's Path today. Noticed that rain and now I'm outside. I looked online and just at the time I was getting the bus, this is why I got the bus at 3 PM, which is pretty late. That's when all the rain was going to be thrown on the outside then. I get the bus and that's fine. But I didn't realise Kyoto Temple closes at 5 PM, which is like so early for a place where it's so warm during the day and you want to go out at night. The temple's actually pretty nice now because it's just been raining. That's why I wanted to go out now. It's the perfect time for a walk, but I have 54 minutes to get there and look around. And it costs 500 yen, but I mean, I'm here. I'm gonna do it.
Even as I arrived late to the temple, I was there for exactly long enough to take 2 walks around the grounds and just take everything in. This was such a beautiful place. And I think my words do it no justice, so you can see that for yourself.
the best laid plans can't defeat the weather, it seems. I've got my brolly out after getting a little bit soaked in the process. But it's actually kind of perfect. Because I'm walking around again in the rain. It's just a slightly different atmosphere. Like I saw a little foggy. The place is filling up with a little bit of water. There was one place, like the view from the top, that was gorgeous. I want to see that in the rain. So that's what I'm going to do now. Turns out I was wide for nothing, because half an hour is the perfect amount of time to spend here. Instead of the other parks I've been in, well, it's kind of a park. It's like a temple, but like with a lovely park. But this was just a straightforward path. You follow the path. That's it. Other ones have been more exploratory. What that does mean is there's something beautiful in every single direction at all times. You don't have to explore. There's just beauty everywhere. But just make it a more curated route. So half an hour is perfect. Now I can continue on my route. And look, there's a little cat. A little cat.
From there, I make my way to the Philosopher's Path, and the great thing is, just the journey is an amazing walk by itself. There's so many things to discover on the way, little ways to get distracted and lost. And getting lost without the fear of actually getting lost is one of the best experiences I find. It's so easy to just stumble across another temple, as I did here.
Previous place was definitely worth paying for, but I've just gone to another temple 5 minutes away, and nobody else is here, and it's free, and it's very beautiful. I hope Kyoto has a lot of these. I think it does, but I'm looking forward to seeing basically every single one, because this is just such a lovely walking weather, even with the rain. Thunderstorms mildly concerning, but everything around is taller than me, right? Alright, I'm almost there. The Philosopher's Path starts just ahead. Just got along to the river a little bit early. Let's see if I can tell when the distance is. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'll be impressed if I do. I dare say this marks the start of it. Walk right alongside the river, and hopefully not fall in. It's not too deep, worst case scenario. But it's not too deep, but it's like, I don't think you'll be able to get out there easily. Let's try not to fall in. You can see some remnants here from the looks of it. But this path is most well known for sakura season. Oh, what's that? Yeah, it's most well known for sakura season, which obviously the middle of September is really far away from. But it's still a beautiful walk, and I don't know if I'm going to be here. I mean, I know I'm not going to be here, to be honest, when sakura trees happening, when the sakuras are blossoming. So, no one has to do. But then it would be busy, and I'm currently the only person I've seen, so I am very happy. Oh, what was that? What is this special effect? What is my camera doing? This is kind of amazing. Well, I'm very happy for the solitude. I'm also happy for this visual effect. Like, is it a raindrop? I don't know. Looks cool though. And a little detour. This is the first fish I've seen. It's got the whole river to itself so far. Yeah, probably sleeps for something. And seeing this fish, being able to see the little sand trail it's leaving behind, just makes me realise just how clear this water is. Have I ever seen water that was this clear that wasn't the sea? Well, maybe this is why I haven't noticed any other fish. That one's just swam next to another fish, and you can just make it out. It's the same colour as the ground. Orange stands out a little bit, huh? And that is the end of the path. The little river continues, but not in a place where humans can walk along it, or at least on this path. This path looks beautiful. This path looks beautiful. How does one decide where to go? Well, let's see if I can legally walk down that one. I have to jump. Okay, this looks like about as much off the beaten path as I want to go today. I think it looks like you can go into some wildernessy directions, but I am not prepared for that. So it's been interesting to get here. Let's get back. Now this view is something quite amazing. It's just like getting to sunsets, the sky is beautiful. You can see Kyoto in the distance, and even further in the distance than that, you can see the mountains. Turn a little, and we got a similar view. I feel like there are definitely parts of Kyoto that I've seen so far, but there are often parts that are new. And this, well, I love this. It feels like a great place to get a mix of it. So right now I think I'm heading back towards the new, and there is a dollar store nearby which I've marked as wanting to go to. So now we take onto the return. When it stops raining, I don't realise I've got this, my hair's a mess, but when's my hair not a mess? But that doesn't mean the journey is over, because there's a bunch of things on my way back that I'm going to like walk past and see and kind of decide, do I want to go here during the daytime or is this enough? And that's something I really like about walking. So I know a vague route, I'm not going to be too fussy. The purpose of my route back today is to get lost. And there's a lot of closed shops around here today. I'm not sure if that's because it's after 5 PM or because of the pandemic or because there's less people here because of the country being shut down. I don't know. Still interesting that it's so quiet. I imagine if I came here again in the future, in another year, this would be very different. This is a nursing home. So pretty. Alright, so that was a triple layered success. I went to the Raszero shop to get these goods here, which are adorable and are only 100 yen each, which is surprising, but they're really cool. Underneath that was a supermarket, which had Coolish at half off, which is incredible, like 50 pence. These are normally like £1, £1.20 in a combini. So I snapped 2 of them up because the thing is, the kind of snack that you want when you're walking and it's really warm, like right now. So it's kind of less useful to have at home, but for 50 pence I'll have one. I'll still buy them in convenience for £1 because they are the best thing to cool you down in Japan on a hot day like this. So I'm going to have one as soon as I finish talking. But the third thing, just walked across the road from this random supermarket that I decided to go to, and there was just a bunny shrine, which I hadn't heard about. There's just bunnies everywhere. It's just gorgeous. It's just so cute. I love it. You can't hear me now, but it's cute. Google says this is small, by the way. Like, damn, this ain't small. It's beautiful. Oh my god. It's a bunny shrine. This is lovely. Walking past Heian Shrine right now. Currently closed obviously because it's late. It turns out even when it's closed you can still get a pretty amazing view. And I feel pretty sure it's definitely going to get better. Oh yeah. Somehow I think that'll do. Where do I want to look? Every direction is amazing. Like there's some fancy modern building over there. This is a part of history. That's amazing. It's why not everywhere? Just about make out. What's that building? I think I just need to get used to how beautiful mountains are in the background. England seems very flat compared to others. I just look up and there's a sunset over a mountain and a massive forest behind it. It's just beautiful. England just, maybe I just haven't noticed, but I feel like I would have noticed, right? This is beautiful. This is the most rugged Japanese garden I've seen, but it is an official garden. How interesting. Just turn around and see this. I know I'm walking down a road with quite a few major shrines. I don't know which one that is. Shrines, temples. It's obviously nice they're all closed, but I'm just like, whoa, look how beautiful the walk up to it is. Holy. I think this is a place to visit in the day. Because that, wow. Well, this looks awesome. Over there, whoops. I was going to say I'm enjoying seeing the difference between traditional on one side with the lovely lanterns and Family Mart on the other. But then I fell over. That's quite funny. See, I was going to walk down one road and explore, and then I saw these lovely lanterns. I was like, oh, these are gorgeous. I want to walk past them. I think that they just go for like seemingly miles along the course of this river. And that also happens to be in the direction of my Airbnb. So follow these for a while. Enjoy the view. And eventually, I guess I'll be home. Alright, the walk along the river has ended, and I think it's time for the video tour as well. We've seen some lovely things today, and now it's just a little walk home. So, thanks for joining me.